Let's do this. Raising out. Pretty good options so far. Gold over there. Landmine sighted. Oh, and we get a free frailty. Sick. Alright, so let's go ahead and gather some stuff. He's all the way at the end. So I'm actually gonna skip these mobs. Oh man, we got a tiger. LOS right here. There is a landmine here. Watch out for the tiger. Okay. Gonna heavily mitigate here. There we go. Not gonna lie, I thought I used my, I thought I used Super Bowl Live there. Oh, so why is my health just continuing to go down? That'll be why. Alright, just got another witching. Alright, so we're gonna try to do the same plan, get a landmine going. Clean floor, I think. Alright, nice, clean floor. Oh, and we got a site refund as well. That is really good. Okay, so let's sneak this chest. Key is at the very end again. But it is a small floor. Get tigered. Crap. Okay. Well, LOS here. Alright, if there's a landmine in here, that would be great. There is not. Well, we're gonna have to frailty this one. Everyone. Okay. We got a flight for the next floor. So maybe we can save a site. Maybe. The raising back, that's really good. Saving 2 sites would be huge. HP penalty would be a risky move to try to go for landmines and HP penalty. Yeah, maybe we just fight this. I think that's the play. I'll stun this. I'm waiting for this wolf to move so I can check that chest in there. Yeah, if that flight wasn't there, probably what I would have done, I probably would have just done the same thing. I would have done like a sight for OT with a much smaller pool. Is what I'm thinking I would have done. Another flight, that's big. Because my original thinking was going into this is that I'll landmine the first 3 floors and then get a flight going. So that's definitely nice that I got a flight on the floor that I plan to use it. So we'll get that flight going now. Key located. We got a treasure room. So let's work on the Wraith. Might be able to sneak a chest or 2 in there. Still no signs of patrols, so something to keep in mind of. This is flighted. If this key opens here, I think I just try to leave. Okay, it didn't open. These gold right beside each other, and they're both useless. Serenity and intuition. Neither of those change what I want to do on this floor, so we are continuing as normal. And it looks like we will be getting out of here before the 10-minute mark, which is ideal. I know some people like to try to do the landmine floors much quicker than that, but out before the 10-minute mark, that is what I'm looking for. So we got a flight going into the next floor. Item penalty, but it's flighted. And gloom. Alright, so let's see what kind of mobs we got going here. The Yuki's a good pool. They do a lot of casting, so a lot less autos. Really want to try to find the key as soon as I can, because this is flighted. Another Yuki. Alright, key located. I'm waiting for my health to regen before I pull. Alright, the only patrol that I'm aware of is not coming this way, so. I'm gonna get a Aurora going in here. Trying to make sure that every time he does a cast that I want to go behind him so that he doesn't auto-attack me right after the cast ends. Okay, nice, huge. Alright, we are leaving. I'm not going to risk a mimic. We're going to the 5th floor at 49 minutes. That's pretty good. Another item penalty. This one is not blighted. So, but it's not gloom, so I can check chest probably. Alright, we'll pull this guy. There is an Okami in there. We don't really want to pull that and no items. We'll use this time to regen some health. Alright, so we got a flight in here in case we find a surrender team. No item spam. Sucks. I'm gonna check this. I got an altar. There's a mammoth in that room. Alright, we'll fight this patrol. Not gonna admit it yet. Right now. This guy cannot be stunned. Already tried. There is another patrol around, so I gotta keep that in mind. Now we wait for HP to come back. So one thing to keep in mind is that in no items for Gunbreaker, like if your HP is getting like kind of scary, or if you kind of want to top off, you can just spam your Brutal Shell 1-2 combo, since the Brutal Shell is the one that heals you. And it's the second one in the combo, so you're not fully committing to a 3-hit combo just to get a heal. Alright, since that Okami is gatekeeping me, we are pulling one of these. Okay, so I'm gonna do some kiting here and get some distance or damage on the kite. Oh, don't do that. I messed up. I went behind him. He does his big attack when you're behind. Okay, we'll check this. Intuition. Still no sight on the key. Tofu and Okami in here. Those aren't really good fights. Because the Tofu you can LOS, but the thing is that this Tofu, compared to POTD, he will auto you. Alright, we'll fight the Yuki. Key located and it's a dead end. I'm gonna wait for my No Mercy before I use my gnashing since I have more items. I'll mitigate here. Commies are not good fights and no items at all, so we will try to avoid them as much as possible. Alright, so my next good fight is the patrol. Let's see, we're at 5 kills right now. Okay, what do I got here? Alright, okay, patrol's going. I don't really think about it then. Alright, slow in. There is another deer all the way in the back. I think I'd rather fight that than fight the mammoth. And then if this doesn't open the key, I fight the deer, and the deer doesn't open the key, then I fight the... Nice, we're good. Now we just have to sneak past the 2 Okami. Both are in a pretty bad spot, because there is a trap, pretty common one that's like right there, so I can't go to the other side. And there's also some pretty common traps that are here in the middle. So if this one can move to his left, then we'll go for it. Okay, that's not good. Okay, and they're both in really bad spots. I have to wait. Do I risk this? Do I risk this? Do I risk this? That was risky. I do not recommend ever doing that. Gloom blind. This sucks. Yeah. Alright, we gotta steal. Alright, let's fight the lion and figure out what we want to do. We'll fortune. Thinking of a flight affluence for the next floor. Let's go this way. Yeah, I want to check out that dead end. In case that's where the key's at. That means I'll have to fight the griffin. Don't move, griffin. Alright, fight the Yuki since we're here. I'm gonna pull him away. So I don't get trapped if a lion decides to come. I want to try to get back into the spawn room where I have visibility of the patrols and the 2 pathways that I haven't explored yet. Alright, that lion's coming back. There's a dead end down there, and I know there's a dead end. There's 2 dead ends that way as well, where the lion's coming from. Why is he fucking leaning for? Oh, should have no mercy, but what can you do? Okay, so let's peek in here. Okay, key located. I got a string. Okay, I actually don't want to fight right here. I'd rather fight like right here. We will stun Win to Winner. How's this thing going? Yeah, I think a Flight Affluence and a Strength on the key is what I want to do. Yeah. Keep missing, I have mashing, I haven't even used. Oh man, this sucks. Finally. Missing. Like I want a strength like really bad, but it's like it's blind, so if I just miss in strength, or if I just miss under blind with my strength, I'm like just wasting it. So kind of a hard decision to make. Alright, shouldn't be no more patrols though, so that's good. This is gonna be kill number 5. If I can get out on this kill, that'll be sick, because we are wasting a lot of time dealing with these debuffs. Like if it was just one of them, like there's just Gloom or just Blind, that wouldn't be too bad, but Gloom and Blind is extra bad. Free me. I didn't think it would happen, but what can you do? Okay, so you want to get behind him when he does his cast. Missed. Come on, let me out of here. It's not good. I'm gonna go ahead and set up the next floor. Sight's good. Now we've been here for quite a bit, man. We haven't found any wipes to help go faster. Oh man, this is getting pretty bad. If we just strength. Strength and carry it over to the next floor. Yeah, we entered here at 8:16 and it's almost 8:30 Eastern time. It's pretty bad. We're gonna need probably a little. If I don't want to use any wipes, we're definitely gonna need help from the floor pickups. Oh my dude, this is insane. This is actually just insane kill count. 2, 4, 6, 7, or 8. Yeah, there's the respawn. It's been 10 minutes since we've been here. Now, if there is another kill after this, and it actually is just fully max kill, I may consider using a Petri somewhere. You know, I really don't want to do. I would prefer to go into 81 with all my wipes if possible. Okay, next floor is flooded. In affluence. The time is pretty tight right now. And it's a gloom, so it doesn't really help. I think I'll Froti since I just got it. Yeah, we're gonna Froti this. Light in the Froti will definitely help speed this up. Got another protein, that's good. So I'm just gonna drag him around. There's no need to just keep fighting him. So I need to explore, find the key. Fight this, because it moved in no not preferred way. Just gotta be wary of any patrols that come around that corner. Stun wins a winner. I got the effluence back. Pulling the patrol. Oh, frick. I had a minute left on frailty too. That was a mistake. Yeah, I don't want to do that. You don't want to do what I did and check chest when frailty's up. Now this mimic doesn't have frailty. That was a mistake. I mean, if the key opens here, then it's not too bad. Because I probably would have wanted to check this chest anyways. This is kill number 3. Alright, no chest in here. Alright, 30 seconds, so let's go ahead and pull him. By 30 seconds, I mean 30 seconds of frailty. Okay, key's not open. Alright, let's fight the tofu. Oh, I want to check that gold. If it's a flight, that'll be huge. Fortune. Okay, so now I think I alter. We get Corrigans, that'd be really nice. Hopefully we don't get Gloom. We've had a Gloom past 2 floors. Alright, clean floor. This is a dead end. Can't see anything from here. Griffin needs to be pulled. He's in my way. And I'm just gonna go in frailty. Another griffin. Still no eyes on what the altar room is. I don't really have to fight that Jujishi, so. I think we get enough strength going. That's not a treasure room up there. That is not a treasure room. We got mimics. I'm gonna pull this Jujishi because he's in my way. He is inside this room. So we do not need to engage with the mimics. Stone wins a winner. Roti's out, so we check this gold. Just steal. There's no golds in the gold room. Fight another one. There's a golden here check, so we'll check that. Gold in here, so I'll pull him. Motion. The steel down there. Stun this. And we leave. Did we do anything for the next 4? No, we don't. Need about 10:30 to be safe, like for the balls. I think it's 9:45 with 2 tinctures, but I always would like to go in there at 10:30. Nice treasure room. Okay, so this is where I sight. Okay, I do not have to engage with the treasure room. Okay, deal with the yak. He located. I find a Petri, I go back into the treasure room with a portion. Alright, I'm raising back. We're gonna pull the Yeti. Since I don't have no mercy for the yak. This is not flight or anything, so let's make good use of this strength here. Safety, thank you. I have some steel and a witching, so if I see a landmine, I could potentially do a landmine play. Which I only see lurings right now, so. That is a luring, I believe. Okay, we got no mercy coming up. So where's this chest at? Boy Yeti. Would like to get a strength for the next 4. That or a flight back would be great. Alright, I'm just gonna pull this Yeti since I got 50 seconds off my strength. Alright, 2 safeties on this floor. Nice, it opened. Alright, we are leaving. And now we try not to lose focus. Gonna wait until my no mercy comes up to tincture. And tincture, no. The hardest part about fighting this boss on a support is trying not to fall asleep and AFK when this comes out. So that is how you lose to this boss. Should be able to get 2 tinctures in this fight. I'll try to save some sustains. Or not, I guess. Alright, 1 minute to a tincture. Gonna save that gnashing for the tincture window. This is definitely a boss that you need to sit up on. So you don't fall asleep. At least when you're on tank or healer. Alright, yeah, so 10:01. 10 minutes on the dot, pretty much. And that was with no strength, no protein. 2 tinctures were used. Alright, so let's look at palms. Having 2 sights and 3 witchings going into this next set is really nice. Down a flight, strength, and frailty, which can be expected going into the next set, but it's not too bad. We have all of our wipes and all of our serenities, so it's good. Alright, that was 71 to 80. We'll be continuing this file, so look forward to the next video of 81 to 90.